Hi everyone, this is Cheryl and welcome to my sewing room. This is a really quick project. 5 minutes to make this stretchy headband. Now before we get started, I want to let you know that you can now follow me on Instagram and Facebook. So let's get started on this fun little headband. For this headband, you're going to need about 1/4 of a yard, and you want to look for stretch knit. And this is what I mean by stretch knit. See how far out it goes? And here's another one. This is a sheer stretch knit. Now, some of them stretch 2 different ways, okay? So when you're looking for them, make sure they stretch. Then cut a piece about 25-26 inches long. It really depends on the size of your head, so you probably want to measure your head and maybe add an inch or 2 to it. So mine is 8 inches wide this way, and again by 26 inches. Take it and fold front sides together. If there's a front and a back, there's a definite difference in the way it looks. Figure out which is the front, and that's where you want to fold it into. Then stitch 1/4 of an inch all along here, and you're going to use a zigzag stitch. Just select a regular zigzag stitch. I'm using just regular polyester thread, and my needle is a 90-14. When you are stitching on stretch knits, you don't want to tug on the fabric. So I'm just going to let it glide through on its own, and I'm making sure that the edges are lined up, and I'm just going to let it pull the fabric in itself. And as I said, it's just a basic zigzag stitch. A zigzag stitch is used when you are working on stretch knits. If you use a standard straight stitch, your thread will break as you're putting it on. So just do this all the way down to the end. Now turn it front side out. So it's probably wide enough for some of you to get your hand in there all the way down to the end and pull it through, but I'm just going to do it this way. So you just keep going all the way down to the end. I'm just gathering it up, eventually pushing it all the way through, and just shake it till it comes out. Fold it to where you see the seam in the middle. You don't want it along the side. Then find the middle, which is right about here, and tie a knot in it. And you want to adjust it a little bit if it looks like it's a little off center. And then once you think you've got it centered, then pull it nice and tight. There you go. After you've tied the knot, then go and put it around your head, and you want it to fit snug. So then you're going to measure it, pin the ends together once it's around your head. If you need to trim any off, do so at that time. After you have tried it on, at one end, you're going to fold the edges in about 1/4 of an inch. And remember, you're folding it inside, and you're going to stitch all the way around. And you're just going to do a straight stitch. And then just stitch around it and go all the way around in a circle. When you get to the area where the seam is, open that seam up and fold it over so you don't have a big lump there. And just keep going. Okay, and I'm done. Here are the seams. There's one here and here. Turn it to where the seam is down, facing down against your table. Take this end that has the edges folded in, and take the other end and bring it in. Open this up and insert it inside. And match your seams. Make sure they're together. So this way it's not twisting in funny little directions. You only need to insert it a little bit, no more than 1/2 inch. And I would pin it and pin it all the way across, making sure that the seams are together so that it'll lay really nice around your head. Then fold it over to look at the back. And what you want to make sure that you do is that the edge here of that one end is in line with the edge on the other side. Once you've got that all lined up correctly, then you want to go in and stitch along that folded edge here. So stitch all the way down. And just remove your pins as you go along. And I would backstitch at the beginning and the end. And there you go. For more headband projects and scrunchies, play this video until a green screen appears and then click on the links. If you like this video, would you please click on that old thumbs up button, and don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click on that red subscribe button down there in that lower right hand corner of your screen. Make sure you click on that little bell and enter your email address so you'll receive email notifications about my latest video. If for some reason you're not receiving those email notifications, go to your cell phone or iPad, click on settings, and turn notifications in the on position. I'm Cheryl, this is Manny. So glad you came to my sewing room. See you next time, and happy sewing!